and you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man.
Good morning, y'all. We've got our retainer in, so we're gonna be speaking a little funny in this clip. But as you can see from my bed head, I slept good last night, and I slept in none other than New York. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back. It's really cool to be back here. I feel like a puzzle piece is like connecting right now, and I'm just super excited to see Caleb today. It's his birthday, so that's why we're out here right now. And oh my gosh, it's his first time in New York City. So I tried to plan a day that could give him like a good taste of the city while also being all stuff that he would really enjoy. And it'll just be so good to see a familiar face. So he's getting off the plane right now and getting on the train to come here. So once the subway spits him out, I'm gonna go and get him because I parked in the Red Hook neighborhood last night and there's not a subway station here. You have to like take a bus over to this neighborhood. So I'll just save him the trouble of getting on the bus after the subway spits him out. I'll go drive and pick him up and take him to where I parked. Or I might try to find a better parking space because, well, yesterday I parked in Brooklyn Heights and I was like, this rocks. It's such a beautiful neighborhood. And me and 40 other cars got parking tickets. So I guess we weren't supposed to park on that street, unfortunately. And at that time it was like 5 o'clock. So I was like, fuck, I'm not going to find a better spot now. So I got an Overlander and there was a lot of spots over in this area. They said that the parking's pretty easy, and it is, but downside is there's no subway station right here in this neighborhood, so you win some, you lose some. But I slept so good last night. It's very quiet out here, but I still felt very safe. There's some restaurants and bars right where I parked, so yeah, I felt pretty good about it. After he gets settled, puts his stuff away, all that, we're gonna head into Manhattan. We are gonna get pizza at my favorite pizza place ever. Oh, I spent so many drunk nights stumbling into that place. When I lived in New York City last time, I would get off the train after partying with my friends, and Bleecker Street Pizza was right where I was staying, and it was open till 3 a.m. And oh my gosh, the garlic knots there are the best garlic knots I've ever had in my life. Like, those are true garlic knots. Pizza's good. I mean, it's pizza, it's delicious, but the garlic knots are what really kept me coming back. If you are ever in New York City, go to Bleecker Street Pizza. It's so good. But yeah, so pizza for breakfast, and then we are going to do the Lego store. We have a dinner reservation for Refinery Rooftop, and that'll just be so nice getting to see the city like that. And then after dinner, we have a reservation for Cauldron, which I'm also super excited for. They're doing their Halloween experience right now, but Cauldron's basically like an elevated witchy wizardy drink making class. And then after that, I think we're gonna go to the Beetlejuice bar and stumble our way back to the van. I'm just so excited, so excited to see him. So I'm gonna get ready really fast and maybe get us coffees so that he'll have a coffee when he gets in the car. Yes! Oh, it's gonna be such a good day.
Can't live in New York. Oh, he's picking up a hustle. Can you scam someone for tips in Times Square? Come on, guys. Don't you like it?
Dude, what the heck is happening?
Try it. Oh no.
Dude, Dude, there's freaking dry ice in here. Wand in the air and graciously request the pitch of hellfire. It's got fucking rainbow purple vision, dog.
It's me when I fart.
Yo, this is Hannah when she farts, dude. How would you like to downgrade your phone? Guys, this is what happened when I turned this lever.
Nothing.
Motorhead flag, Slayer flag. That's awesome. They got this fucking Death album signed by the lead singer of Death. They got these crazy original CD prints. AC/DC, they got Joan Jett, Misfits, Chaos, fucking Slayer. They got everything in here, dude. This place rules.
Yes, of course we were hungover, but we still woke up, got off our asses, and went to Sleepy Hollow, New York because TikTok told us to. And if I could change one thing about the trip, I would change this. I would spend the day in New York City again and come up to Sleepy Hollow, which is like an hour away from New York City, just for the jack-o'-lantern event that we had tickets for at 10 p.m. Because while the cemetery was really beautiful and headless horsemen, Halloween fun, the town itself is very small. There wasn't much to do, and it was so overpopulated it could not handle the mass crowds it got from going viral on TikTok. But the great jack-o'-lantern blaze, that was 100% worth it. This is like fine art. All these pumpkins are hand-carved and made into these insanely cool sculptures and exhibits. This was one of my favorite things out of this whole birthday trip we did. And then after we finished up here, we drove 2 hours to the Catskills Mountains and did a really late check-in to our Airbnb we had out there. And oh my goodness, was I living in luxury. I had not had a bed or a bath. Oh my gosh, a bath in so long. And this was just the cutest little cabin in Woodstock, New York. First thing in the morning, we went to the Mud Club, which was like a bagel breakfast type spot. And it was so cute. The whole town is so artsy fartsy because this is where Woodstock happened, And then we went to Hunter Mountain Ski Resort. And honestly, I would change this of the trip too. I had bought these tickets in advance. And even if you have advanced tickets, you had to wait in this giant line for 2 hours. And it was rainy and cold and gross. And then we finally got some sunlight. A part of the day that wasn't raining on our ski lift up that we waited hours to get on, and it was great. For just a moment I was like, maybe this was worth it, this is pretty damn cool. And then as soon as we got to the top, it started pouring rain, and I was so defeated and I was so sad and cold. I think I literally burst into tears. But let's just focus on the positives. It was very beautiful. These clips make it seem like it was amazing and well worth it, but I don't know about that one.
So let me see. They tried to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on, dip, come on, lips, fuck that, come on, hips, and lips, and get ready, because this shit's about to get heavy. I just sold all my lawsuits. Fuck you, baby. Now.
So needless to say, by the end of that, we were just looking for somewhere cozy to hang out and warm up and get some food. We were gonna hike this day too, but how long we waited in that line, the weather, and now it was gonna be sunset soon. It just completely shit on that, and we were in no mood to do anything else, honestly. So I looked up nearest vegetarian chili to me, and it took me here, and the chili made everything okay. It was so good. And then we went back into town and we went to where we had breakfast in the morning. They have a bar in the lower area of the property called Early Terrible. And we got a couple drinks there and just hung out. This was a super cozy spot. And then in the morning, we woke up and we just walked around Woodstock because we didn't get a chance to check out any of the shops on our first day since we kind of booked it to the Hunter Mountain ski resort thing. And yeah, the whole town is just so cute and creative. There was this candle shop that had this insane wax sculpture that they started back in 1969, like when the original Woodstock happened. And then we did get one beautiful hike in to Catterskill Falls. It was a short, little, beautiful, stunning hike, like one of the most popular hikes to do there. So, of course, there was 1,000 people there, but it was some of the most beautiful fall colors I've ever seen in my entire life. So I'd say it was worth it. And that concluded our trip, and I had to take Caleb to the airport, and it was super, super sad. Good morning. I am reporting to you live from the Newark, New Jersey Walmart, where we slept because we had to take Caleb to the airport last night around 8. And I'm very, very sad about it because I was so used to being so far away from everyone I love and just being on my own. And then I got 4 amazing days with my best friend, and now I have to rewire my brain. But I'm trying not to dwell on it too much because the weekend really was just so amazing. Sad is over, but happy it happened. So I'm gonna get ready today and go back into the city. I think I'm gonna hang out with one of my friends this evening. And then I'm probably gonna leave New York City because I really gotta get out of here so I can make sure I hit Philly, DC, and Shenandoah before it just gets too cold for me to stay here. Once it starts hitting the 30s, I gotta bounce. It just gets too cold in the van at night, and I gotta start heading south. We're gonna get a move on, and that's it. Bye.
All the fears you hold so dear.